Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Well. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to the coach's desk. I'm your host, Coach Minzy. Sorry about the late start, but we had a little bit of situation and we were able to sort it out. And now we are back. We are on. So again, I apologize for the late start. How is everybody doing? Well, I trust that everybody is doing well. Everybody is doing all right. Big up to the early birds that are here in a late show. Big up on yourself. All right. Big up to all the people over there on Facebook as well. Oh, Fresh God is back. Big up to Fresh God in the building. Yeah, Fresh God, big up yourself. So yeah, people, remember to like up the stream. That's the golden rule. I like the stream, people. You can't afford not to like the stream. It is important. Big up to the people that on Facebook already. See, we getting likes over there on Facebook as well. See, we have two people viewing on Facebook. Big up those two people. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit late night show, but we're gonna do it quick and fast and get out of here. So we'll be talking about Damion Lowe. He finally gets his chance to play in the MLS. Will he make his mark? I think he's on a mission to make his mark in the MLS. You know, he wanted to play in that competition for a while. I think he was close to playing in that competition, but it didn't work out. Yeah. So and that is where the situation is. All right. So let me see the comment section. We'll be talking a little bit on the uh, Damien Lowe situation. People, you know, we need to talk about Shamar Nichols' situation too, though. I'm wondering if they're going to sell Shamar, or he has to leave, because of the situation over there with Russia, Ukraine. Yeah. But we'll be following that story just to see if it is so, if he has to leave. But it's an interesting story that is developing in football. See, the Chelsea man had to turn over stewardship of the club. um Champions League final being taken away, so a whole lot of things. Other countries protesting they don't want to play Russia in playoff in other competitions. I think the Spartak Moscow club, I think they won't be allowed to play their games in Russia for the round of 16 in Europe. Yeah? It's a whole lot of stuff happening. All right, a whole lot of stuff happening, and trust me, we want these things to be sorted out to solve so that well, I hope people will be getting back to their regular lives. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but it is what it is. Yeah, man, just coming in from Gibson Relay. Yeah, just coming in from Gibson Relay. That's why the show started this late. All right, so we see Fresh got back in the building, people. Big up yourself, Fresh. Fresh is back, people. Fresh is back. Big up yourself, Fresh God. And we see we have Nosage, one Kier, no Raf. People, that's Jason Ferran. Big up yourself, Jason Ferran. Check. We see we have J Ross in the building. Big up yourself, J Ross. And all right. Malik Mills in the building. Malik Mills. Big up yourself. Um It's a camel man turned flamingo, easy, Mpec in the building. What go on with Chelsea Mpec? Does this have any serious implication? Talk to us. What's up? I just fled from Ukraine. I wanted to bring Boza, but it was sticky. One day for that fresh go out. Feast a fresh go over there now. I realize say now nah, work and have to run back, Uh, Gibson Gibson was okay. Gibson really was okay. The some good runs, some good runs. Tell you about Chakamfin in Jamaica. Nice again. But this is not the forum to discuss it. So let's delve into the um situation with Damion Lowe. Real quick, real quick. And people, we have another reggae girl that will be coming on the show. We have another reggae girl that will be coming on the show. You know what I mean? We have another reggae girl that will be coming on the show. All right, Jason, yeah, man, go and do it now. Another reggae girl will be coming on the show. I am gonna give you a hint. No, I'm not spoil it. I'm not giving a no hint. Not spoiling it. So the thing with Damien Lowe, Rob Smith, they have been giving him a lot of reviews, and that review is on his leadership qualities, and not just on the field but off the field as well. And that's a coaching staff of Inter Miami. Yeah, man, Jason, you say, the boss, you say, reggae girls are come back, so you have to find a way to reach. Yeah, man. So yeah, the club's coaching staff at Inter Miami, they have a lot of respect for Damien Lowe. They alluded to his leadership quality on and off the field, and he's getting a lot of rave reviews for that. You know what I mean? So they played today. Who got the score? What was the score, Rob? If you drop the score to man, because I'm not get for check nothing as I'm telling them, I'm just rolling. All right, so they played today. So they played Chicago Fire. We soon see the score. So it was a 0-0 draw. They played at the DRV PNK Stadium. All right, so it was a 0-0 stalemate for them. Damien Lowe is 28. Does he have another cycle in him? Could think so. But remember, he was drafted for the Seattle Sounders in 2014, but he never got to play a game. So that's why I said that he finally gets his opportunity to play in the MLS. You know what I mean? So he never made any appearance for 2 years. He was sent on loan during that period. You know what I mean? So he's now relishing that opportunity to play. You know what I mean? Went to Tampa Bay Roadies in 2017, the country's second tier, before moving to Europe that same year. He now signed for Inter Miami in January, and as always started to make an impression on the team and the coaching staff. That's a good look. Don't you think so? Don't you think so? It is a good look to know that he's making an impression, and it's a positive impression. So let me see some thumbs up for Damion Lowe. You know, after preseason game against Columbus Crew February 12, where they drew 1-1, assistant coach Jason Curtis praised Lowe's leadership and hopes he can play a key part in the club's bid to play the MLS playoffs for the second time in the franchise history. That's some good reviews, man. And the same coach Jason said, I think he was fantastic. I'm really impressed with what he has brought to our team on the field, but also what he has brought to the team from an off the field sort of perspective, which is a leadership and his communication. So a big thing that as part of the squad that is mixed with experience and youth, Lowe says that he has been impressed with the team's willingness to improve daily and believes that this foundation is there to have a good season. Yeah, it's a good look. It's a good look. It is indeed a good look. And what Lowe indicated is that they are young, vibrant, and full of energy. That's a team with a good mixture of experience and youth. That goes a long way when you have that mixture. I can see the guys willing to learn. The willingness to learn is important when you are on a team. The guys want to work hard, according to Lowe. And if you can do that collectively, I think this season should be fun. That's a good look. You know what I mean? And all big ups to Damien Lowe right now. He played the sweeper role today. Okay, Rob. Brown and Alvas got a flogging. Alvas didn't start. Okay. All right, probably can look at the MLS with the Jamaicans. Inter Miami made the playoffs in their MLS debut in 2020, but failed to qualify last season. They finished 11th in the Eastern Conference. Lowe says he feels that he can fit into the playing system of head coach Phil Neville and is looking to continue his evolution as a player. Now having the chance to play in the league where his professional career started. He indicated that he's a versatile player. He can adapt to the team, and whatever the coach asks of him, he'll try to do it to the best of his ability, and that's what uh, he have he has to continue to to do to improve as a player. So Lowe believes in his ability to be versatile, and like I said, it's a good look to know that um, the club the club is actually having eyes on his leadership, those qualities. I remember he's an international player now. So, you know, they really gonna have eyes on him. You know what I mean? So it is a good look. It is indeed a good look. I as fresh come back on a rush me, man. As fresh reach back on a rush him. All right, so the games that were played today in the MLS. All right, let me put them up for you. Because we know on a real football today, every game. All right, so Philadelphia, Minnesota, they drew 1-1. Corey Burke, 35th minute equalizer. Let's see the lineup for Philly. Andre Blake, of course. Burke playing wide in that front two with Gazdog coming down the middle. All right. O'Neal Fisher played for the Minnesota. He played right back in a 4-2-3-1 system. All right. So it was a 1-1 situation for these two Jamaicans. All right, so kudos to them. Um, LAFC, they blanked Colorado 3-0. Carlos Vela, I can't stop scoring, man. Can't stop score. Well, we don't have a lot of Jamaicans in the MLS, so Columbus defeated Vancouver. That's the club of Javane Brown. 4-0. Mm-hmm. 4-0. So it is like a 3-5-2 sort of system. Javane playing high up the park, but they were blanked 4-0 by Columbus. FC Dallas and Toronto, nil 1-1. Jonathan Osorio and Jadier O'Brien, they were on the score sheet. FC Dallas, um, Toronto. Hmm. If you notice, in the Toronto team, there is no Kemar Lawrence, or there is. Nope, there is no Kemar Lawrence. What's happening? Will he be sold? Well, that's what I heard. Let's see what will happen. Austin, they defeated Cincinnati 5-0. I think this is a team of Alvas Paul, right? Yes, Alvas Paul played. Alvas Paul played. Is that for yeah, man, Alvas Paul played, but his team got hammered 5-0. New York Red Bulls defeated San Jose 3-1. I doubt any Jamaicans are on this team. No. So no Jamaicans playing there. DC United defeated Charlotte 3-0. And Inter Miami, Chicago, 0-0. Where you have a Damion Lowe. Yes, he is the stalwart in the back three. He got a yellow card. First yellow card. Gonzalo Higuain is also in this team. All right. They were impressed with his game. And there's a game that is on now in the 83rd minute. Portland and New England, they are 2 goals apiece. So yeah, that's the MLS. That's the MLS. And well, people will be watching the games with Vancouver. Which was the other team? Philadelphia and Minnesota. Charlotte. Is it Charlotte? Or it was Cincinnati. Cincinnati, yes, Cincinnati. So let's see how the other games will go, which would be a long season, anyways. Yeah, man. So let me check back in the comment section. All right, people, please remember to like the stream. Like the stream, people. Jairus' positioning was good. He just rough. That's just who he is. Got a yellow. The ref was kind. Could have had 2 more. Okay. Scorebird back on the score sheet. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Hello, hello. Rob Smith, Camel Man, not change anytime soon, it seems. Sounds like he, the ref, just decided to go easy like how his first game. Jairus, it's Flamingo, man, now. Man, leave out that desert, so no more Camel, man. He actually played well, just a few tackles. He played smart for most of the game, just that impulse. I said Jason, taxi that garage. Yeah, Boston was score, score. Man, them chew a falling over the taxi. Jaja, then I want to that taxi. Gaza great. Seriously, a stream dedicated to MLS Farmers League and a player in Lowe who is less than average. Gaza great. You can talk about anything, you know. Once you put something in the comment section, we'll discuss it. So nothing is wrong to talk about Damion Lowe. He's a reggae boy. So I don't know. So coach, no USL one or USL two result. No, sir. You know why I actually go look at it is because Rob Smith talk about it, you know. I know that already. I hope he gradually improves in MLS. As we all know, he has a permanent place in the squad, whether we like it or not. That's true. Lowe has failed in all his moves. He's still a living. Oh my God, guys are great. That I hit hard, brother. That I hit hard, man. Jairus improving at 29 in MLS, which is a retirement league. He failed in every move he ever had. That Egyptian move proved it. Wow. Guys are great now. Mince it. Not mincing it at all. Yeah, man. It's a stream about the baller, man. So we're not change it. We're not changing it at all. Big up to all the people that are watching from all over the world, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning into the coach's desk. And please remember to like the stream. Yes, like the stream. We encourage you to like the stream. We appreciate that like, that thumbs up. Yes, it helps with the algorithm. It helps to put the video out there. Yes, so that, you know, people can realize that we're doing over here and come and support. All right. All right, people. For big up yourself, Jerome 876. For the past few streams, if you notice, I've been you know, closing the comment section to persons who are actually subscribers. Remember when we normally have these streams, persons come in and they, you know, do a lot of comments. And sometimes the comments are not necessarily what we want here. So we just, if a man want to subscribe and comment, no problem. So it's not like I'm trying to shut people out, but it's a means of protecting the stream. All right. So big up to all the people them. Remember to like the stream. So Jira said, God's a great, you never know. Just a hope cause we know him now get replaced. Yeah. Rob Smith says, I don't think he failed in Norway or Egypt. He was ready to leave Egypt. Yep. BM, did Lowe fail in Egypt? I think that's unfair to the player. Remember, he had to leave the club because he wasn't being paid for months. And sometimes we say people fail, but to the player, it might not be a failure to him because he would have accomplished some things, you know, because how we measure success is different from how other people measure success. Not to say that if he's a failure, which everybody will see, but he might not see it as that, you know. And remember, people, the phone line is open. You are free to call. Yeah, man, we just do a quick and fast stream because you know the triple treat. The triple treat was actually great last evening. Big up to Cranky, big up to Mannings man, and all the persons in the comment section that was here last evening. It was an interesting show. Very interesting. Discussion I'll even went to Chacalfield. Cranky, I asked some track and field guru the question today. And guess what? They're actually saying the same thing that I'm saying. Can't. So formula, we have not overachieved. Big up yourself, formula. He failed in Norway and they terminated his contract. Really? He did not fail in Egypt. Nepotism is why he's in the squad. Who is he? Who is his father again? Nah, Sam. I don't think of nepotism. You would have earned this spot. Come on, people. If you have not sanitized, meaning if you have not liked the stream, please do so. Please do so. Let me check over Facebook to see if anything is happening over there. Nope. Big up to Mari Palmer. Big up Mari Palmer over there on Facebook. All right. So, Gaza great. How did he fail in Norway? He played a pivotal role in getting his team back into the top division. So it looked like Gaza great, not credible at all. He was in Norway for 3 years, I believe. He was a regular starter. COVID got in the way of business. COVID? No, man. The man they leave Norway. No long time. He leave Norway before COVID. Check that out again, Rob. Rob Green, ready to leave, huh? Is that how contracts get terminated? Fact is he couldn't get into the team in Egyptian and threw his toys out the nah. He was a starter, man. The man all a score goal Gaza great. Gaza great come for beat in that night. Never knew Cranky owned the Rams. Yeah, man. He also got relegated with his team in Norway. Fisher played over Alvas today. Is it the same team that they're in? They're not at the same team, Boss Thomas. They're not at the same team. But Fisher, yeah, he played in his team. Alvas came on. It's just to Claudine. Some of the comments from some little. I don't know if it is some. I don't know what to call them, but you see some message always coming that I don't even know what to say about them. But I think Fresh used to normally have to delete them. So we just put it on the subscriber mode. Chelsea tomorrow. Chelsea in problem, LOL. See the man hand over stewardship of the club. Will that affect Chelsea? Want to hear what the Chelsea boss is saying? Dre any weather. You can debate if he should start or not, but Lowe belongs in. Yeah, man, that's true. Rob Smith, you can't take Damion Lowe out of a 23-man squad. Honestly speaking, just say you don't like the player Lowe over your arguments aren't credible. So Gaza great. Damian Lowe, which 23-man squad would be selected and he's not in it? Talk to me, Gaza great. Look like you have the wrong name. Hey, Jason, what you do that for? You can't tell Claudine that. Oh, you have to tell Claudine that, Jason. The Reggae girl is not coming in tonight. So let me make that absolutely clear. It's not tonight. It's not tonight that Reggae girl is coming in. It's not tonight. Big up to Brain Drain. What's up, Brain Drain? What's up, Brain Drain? Um, BME played in a second league in Norway, not the highest levels, a 14,000 seater stadium. MLS is bigger than that, and MLS is trash. Ah. Lowe made 27 appearances in Egypt and scored only one goal. Brain Drain, how did you miss seeing Cranky making his return to the panel? I don't know. He made his return in every way, Jason. He commented in the comment section, he called, and then he was on the panel. In his first season in Norway, he only made 5 appearances. On January 9, 2022, Lowe terminated his contract with Al Ittihad after making only 3 appearances that season. So Gaza Great, what are you saying that Damian Lowe? You're saying that to say what? Talk to us. Talk to us. GG. I don't understand. The point you're making is what? Damian Lowe is a reggae boy. Oh, I actually even missed the watch along today with the reggae girls. They were beaten 1-0 by Guatemala. That's the under 20 girls. Carl Campbell, big up yourself. All right. I wouldn't say MLS is trash. The league has gotten better over the years. Some of the best players in MLS are now being transferred to top leagues in Europe. 1-1, big up yourself. Long time we don't say 1-1, But big up yourself, 1-1. Good to have you back. So, coach, why is the JFF can't hire proper coaches to lead our team in CONCACAF. This under 20 women team and the senior women's team have local coaches that are not at the CONCACAF level. All right, so we getting a call. Big up yourself, caller. You're live. The investor, what's up?
Yeah, coach. Yes, yeah. Um, really disappointed in the game today. The under 23 team,
Mm-hmm.
under 20 women's team, and we seen a trend. We seen a trend right in front of our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever a local coach has been given any national team, we have seen where it's the same pattern of play, man or woman. It's the same. It's the same. It's like you get a Toyota Corolla in the same batch. It's like there were local coaches think alike, you know, and you watch the JPL, you see one and few, but they're all similar.
Mm-hmm.
The Jamaican football is in problem, coach. Is in dark, in a dark in terms of coaching. So coaching could have done something to develop players. It's not in a good condition. Mr. Blaine, I mean, I don't think. I mean, this job is above his level at CONCACAF, maybe at Caribbean, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, he's in Grenada, and Grenada team was there for 2 years, and the team is not even good. I mean, it's a small island, for the respect, but come back to Jamaica, and the team went down 2 levels with this coach, Vin Blaine, and you see this under 20 team. There's some good players on the team. If you watch the game, I said I watch the game today. The players are not bad. There are some good players, but it's like they don't know instruction. Basically, in the world of football right now, unless you're in Mexico or certain teams that you have a player in your league, it's gonna be hard than any coach. So you want coaches that can hit the ground running with 4 or 3 training sessions or 5 training sessions, if that much.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have coach who have a system. If you don't have no system, or if you can't impart or translate with your language system to the players, it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
And you have 3 national coaches now from Kappa, Vin Blaine, see this team today, and they all look the same. When I went back and watch the JPL from 2019, because it's on YouTube, nothing can be hidden again.
Yeah.
Nothing can be hidden again. Because
Information
everything is
where.
on YouTube. It's an
Mm-hmm.
information age. You can just type in 2017 and just watch with your eyes. Your eyes can't lie. The coaches, the coaches that they're lacking
We say it's the
the
coach, the coach,
knowledge.
the coach, the coach.
Yeah, because look, if a coach can convince a player, you're in Jamaica, you're making 70,000. Hypothetical, you're making 70,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a coach and you can put it across to a player that if you even go to the USL, one USL, you can make $4,000 and you can multiply that. How much 500,000? If you can be convinced, or if a player can convince himself to make 7 times, to just go 1 more level up with just maybe 2 extra hours every day of training to get to that level. Why you play the sport? I mean, if you love the sport for like even bus sweat, I mean, it's okay. But on a national level, if you want to pick those players that don't have that mentality, that attitude towards the game, I mean, you're just wasting your time.
So what you're saying,
It's an attitude thing.
the under 20 team coach is an issue?
Of course, and of course, if I mean, unless we are, I mean, Unless we think as fans that we are at a level then and we're not at that level. Or maybe we are at the Caribbean level in across the board with players, coaching and infrastructure. If we can accept that, that will be where we can take away um this belief system that we are up at a level there
Mm-hmm.
and just relax like Grenada and be a Trinidad and say, okay, let's play with these teams. We are at their level with Cuba. But if we believe in ourselves and invest and take players from overseas, players in college who are at a good level, and then we put them with a coach who is not at the level, and it's a CONCACAF level, because if in Guatemala, it's at the Caribbean level, you start playing these teams here at a CONCACAF level. It's a step up from the Caribbean. It's a step up, two step up from Jamaica, and whatever you do in Jamaica is two step up. The Caribbean level is higher than Jamaica. Once you start coach outside Jamaica, you have to step up. And then you go CONCACAF is another step. Royal level is another, like it's like a gear in a car. Gear one, gear two, gear three, gear four. Less pressure upon the engine, but you have to know to control the vehicle. So based on what I've seen, we can't hide anymore. We have to just come to the conclusion. It's either we're gonna upset that. All right, we have a Caribbean level and we're gonna dig out for ourselves and work from here and put in some infrastructure, doing what Mr. Something like Mr. Butler is saying, like have a playing method. A team gonna know you play, but they have to stop you. Cause they know every team know how we play now. I can't hide anymore. I don't type in Jamaica and you see it on YouTube. Jamaica play like this. It might be different personnel, different ladies 2 years ago, but they consistently play in such way. The coaches are like this, and they play like this. If you look at the team, lady team, man team, it's similar. Even if you get players from overseas, and the coaches are local, you see the same pattern of play. So coaches, it's easy to work out Jamaica. It's easy. So even if we get our identity, our way, our style of play, they have to come and try to beat us. Just like Spain, just like anybody else who have a style of play. You just have to outdo them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't hide. You can't have a style of play and hide. You cannot hide it. But you have to come and I'm gonna come and play like Germany. I'm gonna come and play like Haiti. Because Haiti have a style of play. They're very quick. They're very quick. I look at what an Asian woman, 2020, the senior woman, they are very quick. I'd expect that Jamaica to be quick. But it's the Asian that are playing the ball very fast. They move the ball very fast. And they're running speed. They're not looking lows like lethargic. They're moving. And Jamaica will know how to play, but we'll have to stop them. So it's the coaching and attitude towards the game of players also. But it's mostly the coaching. Because you see the tactical and the technical ability. The player may have a little skill, but he don't know to shape his body. He don't know how to turn. Some players don't know to shield. Some players don't know how to shield. They shield funny. They shield and still lose the ball. And if you watch the Central America, when they shield, the body position is a certain way. I used to play the sport and I understand. You have to shield a certain way. You have to turn, anticipation, look around before you even get the ball. Where at in the field. And it's some basic stuff we're lacking. You just look at the JPL. The field is good now, and you can see they still turn over the ball regularly. Coaches say, okay, we want the players for 2, 3 years, and you have coaches with one team for 2, 3 years, and the team still can get from gear one to gear two. It's still so. Is it the coach? Is it the players? Is it money? Is it infrastructure? It could be all four. But at least if the coach can impart, they can have a style of play. And basically come back down to the coach. To me,
Okay. All right.
so we have to do something. And if we're gonna lag behind, we're gonna be the next Trinidad. Trinidad is suffering right now because they lose a great Japuana, and then nobody can pull his shoes. It's the same thing happened to us. We lose captain, and it's like we lost that person. Nobody can fill his shoes. We don't see the person put up his hand and get voted in.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Mm-hmm.
people that are there, they're not that driven. They're not that driven. They're not about gyra. They're not that driven about the sport. Because all these girls, they didn't have never. I don't think they have a game against nobody. They could play against some under 14, under 17 boys in any academy. I don't think they have any game practice. Just going to a game like this. This is not fair for them. It's not fair for the coach. But he upset the job and he know what was coming with it. So
Yes.
the JFF, it's a joke. The JFF is not serious. They don't take it serious. They participate because they have to participate just to show. But I don't think they take it like, oh, we really want to qualify. Just watch 80. Just watch this country. The man team is going to be better than us. And all of the ladies team is going to be better than us. Straight across the board. They're a poor country, They said that the poorest people over here. So you can't use poor anymore. So what are they doing? What is Costa Rica doing? And when you say that, some Jamaicans say, oh, Jamaica have to find their own way. But if something is not broken on the other side, then you can copy and follow it and have success. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we not go England because we can't go where England are. And they are rich, powerful country that have, but you could neighbor across the street, the Panamanian, the Costa Rican. Costa Rica qualified for almost 3 World Cup in a row now. 2010, 2014, 2018, and maybe they're going off for 4 times in a row. So what are they doing? We just have to look what they're doing. All right, coach. Yeah, man. That's my thought for the night. Big up.
All right, caller. Big up yourself and thanks for calling, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. So yeah, the caller shared his opinion on what is happening, and he was very clear. All right, so I see the conversation getting heated in the comment section about the MLS. Liberals move on from Afghanistan and are now pro-Ukraine trending and want the fall of Chelsea. Are you nervous? Huh? Chelsea, no problem. Dre, come talk to it. Come talk to it, Dre, anyway. There. You gotta come and talk to us. What's happening? What's happening? Board of the stewardship has been turned over to the foundation, the board of trustees. Interesting. Interesting. Let us see. Gaza Greater beat MLS in the comment section. Yeah, man, the link I got drop now, man. No, the link I got drop. No, look like Chelsea are going to sound like a problem. Administrative problems. Yeah, man, very interesting times. And it's also interesting times ahead for Shamar because, we have to follow what's happening with him as well. Because I'm not sure if, you'll have to move. No, man, I know Jairus called a while ago fresh. Gaza great. Call the program. Call the program. So the number scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Call the program. Let us hear what you're saying. But because of what BM? Come on, people. Call in the number. WhatsApp on the screen. And let the people them hear you talk. Sometimes when you're right, they don't really understand what you're saying. Yeah, man, I know somebody would call, man. Caller, good night. You're live on the show. Where you calling from and what's
Hi,
your name?
coaches. Oh, this is anonymous.
Okay, Anonymous. What's up?
Um, I just wanted to discuss a few things. I'm not sure if you have a tight schedule going, but I wanted to refocus on something you were discussing yesterday, if that's appropriate.
Go ahead, man.
Actually, several things, but this is the first thing, and I think I'm allowed at least 5 minutes. That's the protocol.
Yeah, but if we're not getting any calls coming in, you can talk. You can
All right,
continue.
excellent. So I wanted to go back to the JFF president discussion, and I was surprised to find that he's actually not paid. I was always under the impression that there was some form of compensation.
No, we
So
indicated last night that it wasn't a paid position, and one of the recommendations that we made is that it should be a high paying job, so that persons coming into that position will know their worth, so to speak.
yeah, that would make more sense because I think I know that there are a lot of fans that are requesting the removal of the current president, but I'm not sure that many, and this is an assumption, understand the whole incentive situation that you're really asking for the removal and then you're replacing someone, but if the person is not properly compensated, then I think management was even alluded to the fact that you kind of get what you pay for,
Mm-hmm.
which and I know that there were some that were saying, well, if you took the position and you know that there were certain requirements, then you should fulfill those requirements. But truth be told, if how much time and effort are you really going to spend? Because you really volunteer, you know, and it's just kind of surprising because I was always under the assumption that so it was a prestigious. Isn't it a prestigious position, or what do you feel about that position?
Um, Prestigious. I think it could be
In
considered.
terms of like
It could,
relatively speaking,
yeah, it could be considered a prestigious position, but the magnitude of it, then it is something that you probably can question.
it's just like if you were in the States and if you were to say like soccer would be at least a top 10 sport, you could push it. It's trending towards top five, and then you would refer to someone as the president of football, the person who's in charge of football in the nation. Then you would probably probably under the impression that that person is a well respected person.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really surprised. But yeah, but I think the recommendations that your program was making, that it should not only be incentivized, but it should be properly incentivized,
Mm-hmm.
was a great idea. And then the other thing that I just wanted to finish up on, not to belabor anything, but yeah, like so the thing right now is that it's really, you can't really ignore it. The big thing right now in the world is the conflict that's occurring in Europe, and having a sports and knowing that there's actually a player. We're not even talking about Jamaicans who are just studying abroad, whether it be in Ukraine and Russia, but talking about our talented forward, Shamar. I I would predict or anticipate, because although when you look at how this war, although it looks like Europe is not sending a lot of troops, if you look at what they're actually doing, they're actually trying to financially cripple Russia. If you look at all the sanctions that are going on, and some small, some large, right? So the small ones are like, we're not buying Russian products, right? So that's why the vodka products were removed from certain um, bars in America, and well, in North America. And then there's even major banks and that kind of stuff that are. So I'm saying that to say that this will affect the finances in Russia. And if you were playing for a football club, it's going to hurt the football club. And actually, because that's actually what the strategy is. If a lot of people don't know, the strategy is you're going to put financial pressure. So eventually, all the wealthy or even just regular business people, once they start having that financial pressure, then they're going to force the military and the government to kind of have to resolve this issue faster. So I think if I was a player in Russia, I'd be a little concerned about salary and that kind of stuff. And the league might shut down. And even like, I think, wasn't the Champions League supposed to, that was one of the
Yeah,
venues?
the final was moved.
Yeah, so that's so that's what I'm saying. I would be worried financially, and then just to because we have a lot of EPL fans going back to Chelsea. I didn't really understand what turning over the stewardship meant. Did he? It sounded like some fancy words, but it's not specific. It's like if I owned a club and I said, well, I'm going to give Coach Minzy to run the club, but you still have ownership, or I'm giving, because I don't think he gave the club away, right?
No.
It's really the run.
I'm wondering
And
if it
then,
is something like a liquidation or something like that. I have not done a research on it, but I'm wondering if that is the case.
right, it sounds like some PR publicist thing, because I know that the owner was coming under pressure from Parliament in the UK. So his advisors would probably have, and rightfully so, recommended that he probably would have to remove his image temporarily from the club. So because if he's not around and he's not running the club, then it's kind of hard to then say, how come you have this Russian Putin supporter being so heavily involved in our precious sport. So
All right.
yeah, I think
So somebody's calling in now. So close your point quickly. The person called before, but they're calling back. So
no, yeah, that's fine. All right. So yeah, thanks for having me again, and all the best.
yeah, man, big up yourself, Anonymous. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Hello, good night, caller. Welcome. All right, he hung up. Caller, you can call back. Elson Carnegie is saying stewardship in the case just mean the right to make final decision and sign off on decisions. Call again, Gaza Great. I answered, but apparently you hung up. Go ahead, Gaza Great. Journey with Kelly. Russia has to defend themselves. They cannot have their enemies on their doorstep. It is more than that, caller. Chess move on both sides when it comes to world power. Yeah, I understand that point. Journey with Kelly. Absolutely understand that. Uh-huh. All right, hold on. Let me see if we can call back this person that was calling from UK. All right, people, we have Gaza Great on the phone line right now. Big up yourself, Gaza Great. Thanks for calling in. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
thank you for answering.
No problem.
Yeah, well, first thing, I wanna anybody that's got any questions, just type them in the chat and I'll respond to them as I go. The
Mm-hmm.
first person I want to respond to is Rob Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Like this guy knows nothing about football. I just want to say that. That's why he's just gone. He's not saying any facts. Like he's just in his feelings, just throwing shots. It's disgraceful.
But hold
We're
on.
here to talk about football.
Hold on, Gaza Great. You indicated that Damion Lowe only scored one goal,
Yes.
but it's actually two.
Where can I fact check that? Because I'm looking on Wikipedia and it says one.
Well, somebody put it up.
So
Just.
you tell me. Well, this is what I'm saying. I'm looking at Wikipedia right now,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's telling me that you know he made 27 league appearances,
Mm-hmm.
scoring one goal.
Okay.
So this is what I'm saying. These people don't know what they're saying, and that's another example, don't you think?
I
Fact
mean,
check it yourself,
I'm going to check it, but
right?
I
So
don't
these
want.
people are just trying to. They're just trying to argue. We're here. We all love our country, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love my country too, don't you?
You're you're
I'm just talking the facts,
okay. And what
right? And these
what
people
is
are
your
saying
fact?
things that are not.
What is your fact?
Well, I just mentioned two.
Uh-huh.
Like first thing, the Wikipedia fact about Mr. Lowe, that
Mm-hmm.
that person tried to throw shots and they was actually inaccurate, right? And also the second thing I want to talk about is you guys have got to understand that the MLS is a retirement league
Mm-hmm.
for ex European top stars, right? All the best talent from the MLS, if they're under 23 and they come up in the MLS and they have any ability, in less than a year or two, they're gone. Christian Pulisic, Alfonso Davis, right? How old are they?
You're young.
Right, and they saw that they had a certain level of talent, and they left straight away. And the guy in the chat talking about MLS is uh, um can improve players. If they could improve players, why ain't Pulisic still there?
Why is Polish is
Hello,
yeah, I'm listening
why
to you.
isn't he? Why isn't he still there if they can develop talent? How old does he know how old Pulisic left the MLS?
No. But I'm looking just back to the fact check.
Yeah.
Al Etihad 2020 to 2022, 30 games, 2 goals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what website are you using?
You just told me
Because I might have
Wikipedia.
missed that.
You told me Wikipedia, and I went
I'm looking on
straight on.
Wikipedia right now.
That's where I'm looking
Damion
at.
Lowe,
Hold on.
right?
Let me share the screen for you, so that you
Yeah.
know that I'm actually.
Let me just. Yeah.
All right, there it is on screen.
I can't see anything at the moment. Right,
You can't see my screen?
Okay. It's loading. It's loading. Yeah. Okay. That's where you're looking. Okay, scroll down. Scroll down.
There it is right here. Follow the arrow.
Yeah, I'm saying scroll down. I'm telling you, scroll your screen down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll your screen down. I can see that, but scroll your screen down. All right, there. What does it say there?
Where?
There on the Al, where it lists out the clubs that he's played for. Scroll back up a little bit. Scroll back up a little bit, please.
Here?
To where they're listing out the teams. No, up a bit.
Oh, I see.
There we go.
I see where
There
you're
we go.
talking. I see where you're talking.
Yeah, you see?
But probably you see
in 27 appearances he scored. Okay, so
no.
let's put that down to semantics then.
No,
because
the thing is that probably with
you've got one fact.
No,
right,
hold on.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Wikipedia is written by persons like you and I know. Anybody can. But probably here wasn't updated.
Or well, we can both debate the authenticity of that fact then, because it can go either way, couldn't it not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's. I'm not here to argue semantics.
So we can move away from that point then.
Yeah, because I was just my whole point in that is just silly. Do you know what I mean? That's just silly. That's semantics. That's silly.
All right.
Right? You can look into his career here, like Reading United, Seattle Sounders, Minnesota United. These teams are not of any levels. Okay? IK Start. That team is a second division team in Norway. He wasn't even playing at the top level there.
So you're,
you know, and this guy's gonna be 29,
mm-hmm.
right? And people in the chat are saying he can still improve. This guy's at the tail end of his career.
No, but if you have players that are late bloomers that can also
Come
improve.
on, stop being ridiculous. Stop it.
No, that's
stop
not.
it.
No,
stop
no,
it
no,
right
no,
now.
no, no,
Stop it.
No.
Players don't improve at 29. That's ridiculous.
Players can improve
That's ridiculous.
at any age. Look at goalkeepers. Goalkeepers improve while they get older.
That's different. Goalkeepers are different.
Aren't they players?
Goalkeepers are different.
But they are players.
Semantics again.
No, this
is semantics.
That's not semantics.
Right? Yes, goalkeepers we know can play until they're 40, right? Because they're not doing physical
and you
exertion.
Have defenders.
Mostly.
Look at the Italian defender. He plays. He played at a very old age that we'd call.
Yeah, but we're talking about improving.
Of course,
players don't improve at 29.
Of course, you can improve.
They're on the decline. On the decline.
You can improve at 29.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. They're on the decline.
28. He's 28.
Yeah, I said he's going to be 29.
Mm-hmm. But he's not 29.
At 28, then.
A player can improve.
Well, the 5th of May. Come on, this is semantics, coach, man. He's going to be 29 in May. This is ridiculous.
No, but I'm saying a player.
This is ridiculous, man.
A player can improve at 28.
No. Most, and let's and you can check this out. What age would you say then a player's at his peak?
Say that again.
What age would you say a player's at his peak generally?
I didn't hear you clearly. Now go again.
No, I'm saying at what age do you think a player is generally at their peak?
And I tell you, it depends
So
on.
you're saying people can peak? You okay? Okay. I don't want to go into that semantics. Let me
Hmm.
just make my points then, because I'm really not here to have a back and forth between me and you. I love
Hmm.
my country, and I'm sure you do too. And I know everybody on the chat loves their country. That's why they're here night after night. Can we agree that that's factual?
Of course.
Right. And I'm passionate about my country's football as you are, because you're the host of this stream,
Hmm.
right? And everybody on this chat, I respect everyone's opinion. I want to say that also. It's a difference of opinion. It doesn't mean we hate each other.
Right.
Okay.
So the back and forth can
And I want,
actually take place.
yes, yes, yes.
But
It's
once we are
healthy.
doing it respectfully, then we can have that
Yes,
conversation.
yes. It's healthy. And I've been respectful all the way through. I haven't sworn or been abusive.
Hmm.
Right. I just want to get to my general point now, which is the MLS,
Hmm.
right? I think it's doing our country's players a disservice. Okay. And I'm trying to get the people. I know that a lot of the people in the chat are in North American region. Okay. So I understand that their worldview will be different. Okay.
Hmm.
But I'm trying to let these people know that, listen, the MLS is no good. The MLS is not good as any league in Europe. Who disputes that here?
So in other words, you're saying it's a bush league.
Well, I'm just asking, does anyone dispute? They can type it in the chat. Does anyone dispute that the MLS league is better than any league in Europe? Even the worst one, even the league in Latvia, even the Belarusian league is better than the MLS. Who disputes that?
Well, I'm not seeing any comment coming in the comment section, but I still want to go back to the point that a player can
Yeah.
improve even at 28. Uh,
Okay, well, if you want to say that, I will. There's always going to be outliers. Okay,
mm-hmm.
there's always going to be outliers. Okay, there's always going to be that 1%.
All right.
So I can make room for that. That's fair enough.
All right. We see we getting comments. Karumi, you was saying MLS is a big league. Bravo is saying that the MLS is
Uh,
better than all the leagues in Scandinavia. And Ralston is saying that he dispute that. So a lot of people are
Ridiculous,
disputing what you're saying.
ridiculous. Okay, well, what do they dispute it with? You have to have evidence to back up your assertion. So please show us your
ML,
evidence to dispute that.
MLS is better than many leagues in Europe. Many leagues, the Belarusian league is not
Okay.
better than the
Mm-hmm.
MLS. Do you agree
Okay.
with that?
That person, I think, is just saying words for the sake of it. You have to have put your show you got to back up your claims.
Yeah, but I mean, there's another comment in the comment section that's saying MLS is in the
Yeah.
top 10 league in the world based on some recent
Some
rankings.
what rankings? What ones? This is what I'm saying. What ones? Because I can tell you the top 5 leagues in the world already. So which ones?
Let me see if I can find
Just
something on that.
ridiculous.
Let me see if I can find
It's
something
just
on that.
ridiculous.
But Fresh, can you indicate where you find that information so we can put it on
Yeah,
screen?
like we know, like, are we talking about monetary wise? Are we talking about because supported wise? Uh, what
No,
are we
all
talking
right.
about?
What first of all, what is your criteria of a league being better than a league?
Well, we use the international standard that everyone uses.
No, what
You know
is
what I
that
mean? This is
standard?
how we tell. You can Google it. This is how we can tell, like, what league is the strongest league. It didn't always used to be the Premier League. La Liga was and top. It's all about how good you do in the Champions League and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get points, you get coefficient points. You know what I mean? For example, now Rangers and Celtic couldn't qualify for the Champions League automatically, but because they've been doing good in Europe now, from next season their points are up, so they'll be able to directly go in the Champions League. That's how it works. That's how you know how strong your league is. Coefficient. That's why like the big five leagues get 4 teams automatically in the Champions League, and the other smaller, weaker leagues have to qualify.
Mm-hmm. And I can agree with you on that point there. All
So I
right.
just think some people in the chat, let's get out our feelings. We all love our country and we all want the best for it, and we're just here having a debate.
Hold on. I'm trying to find the evidence of the latest update rating. Hold on. 2021 season. All right. Let me see if I can find some.
Somebody in the chats, Karume Hughes said MLS is an easier pathway to Europe. That's absolutely crazy. He knows nothing about, he or she, sorry, knows nothing about football, because you would know that it's extremely tough for players outside Europe to even come into Europe. You're crazy. How is it easier when internationally and the visa system? You're crazy.
All right. Name me your top 5 league. 1 to 5.
Well, right, I'm not going to say I know the specific order right now, but I know it's Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, and League On.
Okay.
And do you think an MLS team could beat any of the teams in those?
If MLS could beat any of those teams, no, those teams are far ahead of MLS, man. Come on.
Okay, thank you.
That's
Thank you. Let's go to from 6 to 10. Do you think an MLS team could beat any team in the Primera Liga?
all right.
That's Portugal.
I found a ranking, so let me put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The top 5 that he spoke of. The comment is getting heated.
Well, that's good. Let's have a good show.
Yes, let me put up this ranking. Because we like evidence, you know. Evidence is very important.
Yeah, perfect. Yes, perfect. And if I'm never admit to say I'm wrong in face of overwhelming evidence. So you know.
All right, you're seeing the screen, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, of course, Barclays Premier League on top.
Right.
No doubt about that.
Currently, but not by far, because you see the SPI, right?
Yeah. It's not by far.
You're right. You're right. Not by far, because as I said before, La Liga was usually top because they was winning most Champions Leagues.
But yeah. It's not by far. So we have Barclays top 10, Barclays Spanish, which is the La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, League On, Portuguese Liga, Dutch Eredivisie. This is what the Brasileiro. Mexican is in the top 10, and the Russian Premier League is also in the top 10. All right, then you have English League Championship, Australian T-Mobile Bundesliga. Then you have the Belgian. Then you have the Swiss the Turkish league, the Danish league, then you have MLS
And I want to where was MLS?
17.
Oh, 17th.
Mhm.
Okay, and I want the chat to note that they didn't see the Norwegian league in the top 17. I just want them to note that, please. Thank you.
The Norwegian league,
It wasn't in the top 17, was it?
no, but they
Right.
were,
Thank you. So I
yes,
just wanted
yes.
to note that.
Mhm.
I just wanted to note that to show that Mr. Lowe wasn't even. I told them that the MLS is better than the Norwegian league, and it would have been better for him to stay in the MLS than go to Norway.
So MLS is currently above the
Right. Thank you.
Argentina league, Scottish league, the German league 2, Japanese J
Mhm.
League, Greek, Norwegian is at what, 23,
Mhm.
Italy Serie B, Spanish second division, French League 2, Swedish, Chinese Super League, Australian A League, English League 1 is 30, USL is 31. Um South Africa Premier League and English League 2 is at the bottom.
Right. So I think that kind of just proves my point. This is what I'm trying to say to everybody on the chat.
Mhm.
The MLS is a retirement league. I'm telling you how it's viewed.
Yeah, and
Maybe because these people are in North America.
no
I,
man,
I, I understand.
to be truthful, I've heard the term that um the MLS is a retirement league because you have players like Zlatan and others, David
Yeah.
Beckham, they went in the league and so forth. So Pirlo
And
and all
people
these
gotta
players.
understand the only reason why Zlatan came to the MLS is because he thought he was finished with that injury, right? And as soon as it was okay, he couldn't wait to get out of there. Nobody with talent stays in the MLS, man. Come on. Beckham was finished when he went there, man. Come on, man. So
Somebody is saying
all
that
I'm
this
saying
does.
is that,
So
sorry.
so so Bravo, you are saying that this on the screen doesn't support the caller's argument. In what way?
As I said,
Okay,
coach.
yes, I remember you said though, caller, that
Yeah,
the MLS, we should name which league in Europe that the MLS is better than. And when persons were making reference of the leagues, you said that
yeah.
where is the evidence? And the evidence is
Okay,
there. Not all the European
okay,
leagues are better than the MLS. So this is not
okay.
really
Well,
supporting
let
all
me
that you're
clarify.
saying.
Can I clarify?
Well, let us hear you because it's not really a
And that you got to
clarification. Probably
understand, I
it's
was
just.
typing, and that was a general statement,
Mm-hmm.
and I stand by this. Generally, right? All European leagues, even the Belarusian league, is better than the MLS generally. I'm
What?
talking about the standard of football. I'm not talking about the stadium. I'm not talking about the commercial infrastructure. I'm just talking about the level of the football. Okay? Because
So why would
even a
it be? Why would it?
Belarusian team,
Hold on. Why would it be ranked?
sorry,
Why would it be ranked higher than a league that it is better technically or generally, like you're saying?
well,
You just made
they,
reference
they,
why the EPL is at top and the Spanish league is so close in it. It's because what, these teams would have been winning the Champions League.
right.
So that would be the closeness because of that is happening. So why would a
Well, I
team?
have to be, listen, I have
Mhm,
to be honest with you here. I mean, listen, with the MLS teams, I don't know how they're ranked because I know for a fact that no US team has never won the North American Champions League.
mhm.
Okay, so I'm not sure how the North Americans' coefficient rankings are. Okay, so I want to make that clear
No,
because
but
I know that if it's based on Champions League as it is in Europe, no MLS team ain't won the Champions League, right? The North American.
Right. So I'm saying that the reason I brought that up is because you made mention of it why the Spanish league is so close to the English Premier League, right? So
Right.
now you're making reference of the Belarusian league being better than the MLS.
Generally the standard is generally the standard of football is much better.
So what is the evidence that you have for that? Because you asked us for evidence.
I was trying to give you the evidence. I was trying to give you the evidence if you let me speak. Because the simple fact that even the top 5 Belarusian teams play in Europe.
The top 5 Belarusian teams play in Europe.
Right. Like remember, like the champions of Belarus still get to go in the Champions League qualifying, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, and then the runners up and those ones go into the Europa League.
No, but hold on, Carla. Hold on. Remember, we're having a dialogue in it. It's not a monologue. So from time to time, I will try to get in
clarify.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it easier for a team in Europe to get into the Champions League than a team in North America?
No, coach. That's a silly question because remember, the North Americans have their own format of Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
Remember.
So you can't use the fact that the Belarus team can get in the Champions League. That's the point I'm making. It's not a silly point.
No, but
so you can't
listen.
Use the
I don't think you're understanding.
Mm-hmm. Let me understand because I'm not understanding you.
Yeah. Because remember, the MLS teams, every region has their own Champions League for their regions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So the MLS teams, I'm not sure of how they qualify for their
league.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying, coach. I'm not sure you're aware of what's going on.
But you all right.
That's how we get the other day. It was the Club World Cup where all the winners of every Champions League played.
I understand that, but I'm saying that it can't. And Bravo is saying that is not a fair argument. MLS teams simply can't play in Europe, and that's the point that I was making. And you said it is a silly point.
Yeah, but
it cannot be a silly point.
Yeah, but
it's easy for a Belarusian team who is in Europe to get into the Champions League because you just mentioned that
No, you're not. There we go. You're not understanding again. Every region, you can read in the chat. Every region of the world has their own Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
Africa has their Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
Asia has their Champions League. North America has their Champions League. South America has their Champions League.
So that means, brethren, it's easier for Belarus getting the European Champions League because they are European. That me say?
No, you're not understanding.
So where's Belarus? They have their own different Champions League?
Right. No, Belarus playing the European version of the Champions League.
Then that's the point I'm making.
The MLS teams have their own Champions League in North America.
So the fact is that you can't use the Champions League that Belarus play in Europe to compare with an MLS team. That's the point I'm making, sir.
Why? Why is that?
And say that the standard is generally better. Why? Why is it generally better?
Please clarify why.
Because they can play in
I'm not understanding.
Because they can play in the quote unquote bigger Champions League.
I mean, but remember, in every region of the world, their Champions League is very strong. This is why no US team has ever won their version of the Champions League because they're not good enough. Do you understand? Whenever they come up against the Mexican teams in their region, they always lose.
All right. So what is the evidence that the Belarusian league is better generally than the MLS? I've not gotten that evidence right now because
I mean, did you understand? I mean, I'm not going around in the circle, but anyway, my evidence anyway, because the Belarusian teams are playing at a higher standard. That's my point.
So, Carla, just want to ask you something. So Santos in Brazil, They're not playing in the Champions League, so that means
Yes.
that the Belarus club is better than
They
better
do
than.
play in the Champions League. They do play in their version of their Champions League.
No,
So
but
we don't have a.
the point he's trying to make, Colin, I think you're missing the point. So because Europe is quote unquote the better league or better playing teams playing that league, you're gonna say it's a better standard. Is that what you're saying? Let me ask you rather than saying that you're saying that.
Yes.
So a Belarus team is our teams that play in the Belarusian league is better
Yeah.
than than
Mexican.
teams that play in South America.
Okay, now that's a very, very good point now you're making.
No, it's not a
Because the
point
South
I'm making, it's
American,
a question I'm
no, that's a
asking.
very good point. That's
It's
a
a
very good point I'm
it's a
saying.
question I'm asking,
That's a
not a
very good
point I'm making.
question.
Yeah, so I
That's a
want you
very
to
good
answer.
question. That's a very good question you're asking because the South American teams are very strong.
But that
So the
too.
point
It's
I made, so you see, you're saying
sorry, go
because
ahead.
Belarus playing in a higher quality because they play in the European section of the Champions
Yeah,
League.
but
They are
I'm
better than.
comparing the Belarusian teams to a MLS teams. You've just gone to a South American team.
Right.
That
So
makes no sense.
no,
So
answer the question now.
to man, you can do that
It
too.
makes sense. You just said it's a good point, and I say it's not a good point. It's a good question I'm asking. So you answer now.
But what are we talking? We're comparing to an MLS team, right?
No, we moved
I'm
away
not
from that
comparing a
because
Belarus. Okay,
I
you're
want
moving
to
away. Okay, well, a
understand.
Belarusian team. I don't think a Belarusian team could compete with the South American teams
And why? Why you say that?
because the South American leagues, they're all excellent. They're very, very good technical players, top players.
So the South American teams better than the European League.
What were you talking about in technical style?
You just said that they're technically better. They're better
Yes,
than.
South American players are known for being more technical, the most technical players in the world.
Are they technical? They are better than the players playing in England, Germany, technically wise.
Yeah, technically, yeah, they are.
What evidence you have of that?
Everybody knows that South American. Everybody knows that South American players are some of the most technical, most skilled players in the world.
No, technically better. The technical. Where you said
Yeah,
them.
technically they are. They are. They're technical. European-based players are more like strength
I just
and
don't know.
power.
What evidence do you have of that?
Of what that South American players are technical.
Yeah, technically better than players in playing in even in England.
Yeah, do you mean that? Do you mean better than European players?
No, you said technical. You said that they're technically better than the players playing in England. So I'm asking you what evidence you have of that.
Well, I don't think I said better than the players in England. I mean, like European based, like for example, how I could break this down for you, like African players are best for stamina, right, and running. Okay, everybody. That's why most Premier League teams get players from Africa that can run non-stop. Most of the players they get from Africa probably central midfield players, right? South American players offer technical quality passing, right? Skills, right? European players are mostly known for like power and strength, like the big centre back that heads it out and is big and strong. Did that clarify it for you?
Not really though, but all right. Well, with us, we said development are the key, you know. I know where you come from, you know. So it's also on the base of you saying MLS is not at best. I can tell you, you know, if there's a MLS All-Star side playing even a Latvian All-Star side, I'll be surprised if that Latvian side can beat MLS All-Star side or even Macedonia or them country,
Yeah,
right?
sir. Sorry, who am I talking to? What's your name? Sorry,
Connor.
Conrad. Conrad, that's you see that was a great point you made about the All Star, because you see the All Star thing, that's a North American phenomenon.
No, but
Like
All Star,
nobody here in Europe has an All Star team. Like that's just an American invention.
you say that the better
Like
players
imagine
are
if the Premier League got an All Star, like that would be crazy.
nobody in the world could beat them. So I'm saying, if you're saying that, which country are you? Belarus, right? Is better than MLS. That means you can
Hmm
pick Belarus All Star. You can pick the best players out of Belarus and pay the MLS, and you can guarantee that they are gonna beat the MLS side. And I cannot. I
It'll
will
be a
not.
damn good game, I tell you that. It'll be a damn good game, I tell you that.
A good game don't mean.
I don't even see the Belarus league on this thing, on the
Yeah,
ranking.
okay, yeah.
They're not there.
Obviously, I'm making a general point, as I clearly stated. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
and that's
generally
and that's why.
the
So why would
standard
you
of
make a
football.
general statement with the data sitting right in front of you?
I mean, sir, if you're aware how the world works, you have to talk generally. I can't just speak for me or for you. We're speaking to an audience.
Mm-hmm.
Ask nobody evidence from
I
No,
can't
come
but
just
from.
speak for me.
no, but you ask for the facts
I,
of the league's position, and then you draw a general statement that the
so
Belarusian league.
are you going off, are you just going solely off this list then?
I'm going off this data because
Because
MLS is
I tell you what,
17.
right now,
Mm-hmm.
the Scottish Premiership is below the MLS, and I guarantee you every Scottish team will beat every MLS team. I guarantee you.
So you're saying the data is not skewed properly then? The data needs to be thrown out. All right, we can throw the data away.
I guarantee you no team in the MLS
Yeah,
can beat Celtic or Rangers.
but
I
caller.
guarantee you.
So you see, if we have the data
Even the
and
All-Star
hold
team.
on, a caller,
Even the All-Star team.
caller, if we have the data which you asked for, and then
Hmm
you're going to throw the data out based on what our opinion is, then it doesn't make sense.
hmm
You had asked for the data because the data means
No,
nothing to
all I
you.
asked for, I don't think you're listening. All I asked for is, are we solely going off this data? That's
No,
all I asked.
no, caller. Initially, you asked where is the evidence that the person put forward that the MLS is better than the other leagues. Remember, that's where it started, And we brought this
Well,
data.
as I said, so okay. So, do you disagree? Are you saying that the standard of football in the MLS is better in general than the Belarusian Premier League? Are
I
you saying that?
I have
Yes or
never
no?
watched the Belarusian Premier League, so I can't make a general
I'm
statement
just
like
making
you
a
did.
general point.
Right. So I will
Okay,
not make a
okay.
general statement because I've never seen them play.
Oh, well, I have, and I've seen the Belarusian teams in the Europa League weekly.
Right. So I'm saying then the data needs to be thrown out because if you ask for data, remember someone was saying the MLS is a good league, and you're saying no.
Hmm
So now that it is ranked above, you are using generalities to
I
defend your
mean, I
point.
can give the MLS credit. Don't get me wrong. You know what I give the MLS credit for? It's well supported. It's well run. Okay, I can give them that. It's well run and it's well supported.
And
That's all I can say about it.
and don't you if a team if a league is well run and well supported, don't you think the teams would be
No,
in a position to be
no. I just
so
get
so
no,
every team in the
because
Scottish
let
Premier
me
League,
finish.
listen, caller,
Can I finish?
you need to
Sorry.
let
Yeah,
me
go ahead.
finish.
Go ahead.
I'm
Sorry.
asking the
Go ahead.
question.
Sorry. Yes. Apologize.
Man, you don't have to apologize, but I'm saying that, do you believe that all the teams in Scotland can just run riot over
Yes.
all the teams in
Yes.
the MLS?
Yes.
And I
Yes.
I tell you that I don't agree with that.
Okay then. Watch the Scottish League.
Not all the
Watch the
team.
Scottish League.
Remember, not all the teams in the Scottish league is are good teams,
No, yeah, I agree with you, but
Okay.
remember, it's the style. You don't understand. It's the style.
Style.
The MLS players won't know what hit them. Remember, in Scottish football, they don't even call fouls.
So you're going to fouls now?
No, you see what I'm saying? Have you watched Scottish football? You're
Of course.
laughing. This is what I'm saying, that the people on this stream, it's like, I don't know what's going on. Have you watched
No,
Scottish
it's
football?
not the people. You're making a reference to me now, so don't say the people. I have watched
No,
Scottish
I
Premier
said
League.
no. Okay, and the MLS players won't know what hit them. Remember, Scottish football. It's not no pretty football.
So MLS
It's
is pretty
long ball
football.
football. It's long ball football. Like, Scottish football is serious. This is why I'm telling the people that we need to send our best players to Europe so they can get experience of all these different styles.
Hey, that was
Yeah, I
hilarious.
mean, you
That
go
was
to
hilarious
somewhere
still,
in
you know.
Scotland.
That was hilarious that
You
you
go
said that
somewhere in Scotland,
they
right?
don't call
These
fouls.
players from Jamaica, they don't. In Scotland, you get your freaking legs broken.
But
You're laughing. You think it's a joke.
that was funny. I know
It's
they play.
aggressive football. It's
I know,
aggressive.
I know, but
It's
because they
no
used that
joke.
point, it was just hilarious, honestly.
And I need my country to be the best. Like, seriously, this is not no joke. So when we go to Europe, international level, all these different styles of football, our players need to know it. You know, you can't. The MLS has no style. The MLS is a joke league. It's not competitive. There's no promotion. There's no relegation. If you're in the MLS after 10 games, you know you're not going to win the league. You can just chill out. You can't do that nowhere in Europe, because if you get relegation, your whole money is gone. Your £1 million contract is gone. In the MLS, fine, we'll do it next season,
So you have to,
and and get your money.
so you just
There's
break,
nothing to fight for.
so you just break a leg to secure your bread.
Well, that's Europe. It's ruthless. This is the thing. MLS has even got salary cap. You can't get rich in MLS. Even if they want money, what are they doing in the MLS? You come from Jamaica and you want to make your name. Like, what you doing in the MLS collecting your 50 grand a year? Damion Lowe's only earned his career earnings, if you check it. The last time I checked, it was at 278,000. It might be inaccurate. That's it.
Mhm.
I mean, a kid over here in the championship gets that a week.
But did you know
See
that?
that? I mean,
Did you know that they recruited Damien Lowe for the Scottish League, and
when?
uh,
What team?
and he turned them down.
Yeah, you there because he's not good enough.
Oh man.
It is the,
See
the
that? I
club.
mean, like,
So hold
just
on, hold
listen.
on. Yeah,
Sorry,
just,
sorry.
just hear what you
Hmm.
just said.
They recruit him
Hmm.
He
but they,
would, because he's not good enough. You are the one who is recruiting me, and now you as an outsider is saying that he's not good enough. That's why he turned it down. Come on, I'm not
Well.
buying
This
that
is what I said.
argument.
Why didn't Alfonso Davis turn down his move?
Why? So players turn down move because they are not good enough for the league.
Every MLS player that gets a chance to go to Europe goes.
Listen,
and
answer me, and he wasn't at MLS at the time. But answer me.
Which one?
Damien Lowe wasn't at MLS when
Oh,
he was.
sorry. Sorry. I was just making a general point about Davis, Pulisic. If you get the chance to go,
I see that
look
you
at the
like
other boy
general
there.
points.
What's his name? The other boy that's at Newcastle. Um, he came from the MLS now a few seasons ago, and he's doing so well as a young kid.
but
You know what I
Carla,
mean? All the
club,
sorry.
I'm saying the clubs that you're referring to are better clubs than the MLS clubs, so I can understand this. But anytime I want you to
Thank
tell
you.
me some that are leaving from MLS and going to Belarus to play some top baller in the MLS that's leaving from MLS to go to
Hmm.
Belarus or go to
Okay,
Man.
well, that's a very great point, because obviously, no one dreams of playing in the Belarusian Premier League. Like, you're not gonna get rich. Like, nobody wants to move to the Belarusian Premier League if you can avoid it, do they? This is another point why the Belarusian league is so strong, because it's full of mostly um, local players that they're developing. Belarusian football is rising. They can beat Jamaica any day of the week.
So they are strong because they have most local players.
Right. They're building their league. This is what I'm saying. They're building their league.
So when they build the
Right.
league, and the players start to be exported, that means the league is getting weaker.
No, well, this is what coach. Coach, you're a smart guy. I know you are, and you some of the questions you put to me, I know you know what's going on. Coach, remember, there's some leagues that are selling leagues, like the Austrian league is just a selling league. All right, the Austrian league's a selling league. The Scottish league is a selling league. You only go Scotland for 2 or 3 years max, then you get your big move.
Yeah, they do have a choice. If you get bigger clubs in England, Spain, Germany, looking at these clubs,
right?
Players are always gonna want. So these are the better. It's not about that the league is a selling. It's just that the better football
No. Disagree. There's some leagues. Just go Google it. Austria is a selling league. Nobody stays in Austria. Austria is for young players that just come to Europe. It's like, look at Liverpool. Minamono. They took him from Red Bull Salzburg in Austria.
But why wouldn't the player leave?
Mane came from Austria. Right? Mo Salah. Where was he before?
What you're saying it's a selling league. I'm saying that most of these leagues that are not as best as the top 5, when these clubs are gonna scout players from these leagues, so you're gonna see these players are gonna want to come to the English Premier League, the La Liga, the Serie A.
Yeah.
So it's not much about the league, the selling league. It's just that the other look more competitive and
well, you see, I agreed with you until you said that, because, sir, with all due respect, some leagues are selling league. Just like, for example, some leagues is retirement league. Like the Turkish league is a retirement league, right? Only old players that's careers is finished go to Turkey. Van Persie, Adebayor. Just the Turkish league is a retirement league. Everybody knows that, sir. It's just the facts. No disrespect. Like, you never see any good players. Name me a good player in the Turkish league. Nobody.
I don't disagree with you, especially when you said the American league is more for retirement. That's a retired player go there. What I disagree with it, not because a player had retired, that means that the club now is not better than most of these clubs in Europe. So even though the Turkish league in your case could be a retirement league, I'm sure it's better than many other clubs in Europe. Same with the MLS.
I mean, the Turkish league. I don't know. Players just go there and on the tail end of their careers, man. You know. I mean, no young player stays in Turkey. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's stupid. Because the Turkish league is not like one of the top leagues that, as you said, that people generally want to go to. You know.
So let me ask you this, caller. A youngster playing in Jamaican Premier League, and he's scouted by a MLS club.
No, turn it down and run.
He shouldn't go.
Turn it down and run.
Okay.
Run. Get the first move you can take. Because listen, sir, this is what I try to let these people know. If they know about football, yeah, with the way how the Europeans have their league, they don't want players from outside Europe in their team. A player from outside Europe has so much. Sorry?
So that means that Jamaican players will never get a chance. How are we getting chances to have players?
A few Jamaicans have gone to Europe, so I don't know.
But there's ways, sir. The guy in the Arsenal t-shirt. Remember I just said about some teams is selling teams. Like, there's teams in Europe that you go to get your visa. Do you understand? Like, you have to, like, Mo Salah. No. Sorry?
That's why they just said the European clubs are not looking for players outside of Europe. But yes, we see where
listen,
in MLS second.
Listen what I'm saying, sir.
No,
listen what I'm saying, sir. Listen what I'm saying, sir, please. Like, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Leon Bailey, all these players right? There's countries in Europe where they have to go to first to get their visas. Like Mo Salah had to do it so they can get to the big leagues. Like those things happen all the time. Right? They
I
got
think this,
ways around it. Like they was like you're an Arsenal fan. Do you remember Joel Campbell? You're an Arsenal fan. You remember Arsenal had a player named Joel Campbell from Costa Rica?
no, but yeah, Jordan coming from
He
Costa Rica.
he couldn't get a visa. He couldn't get a visa for years. So Arsenal had to send him out all across Europe till he get his papers.
So I don't think we are disagreeing on something, but just that the point that we are disagreeing on. I don't think there is just the rank in terms of what clubs are better than some. And coach means just mention if a player is in Jamaica and he gets a call up to coach MLS. Which I believe more viewers, more scouts are looking at the MLS and they are looking at all local. And if you're gonna even go to a club, say for instance, you have an agent. If you are playing in the MLS, I think you
Mhm.
have a better chance of getting a contract in Europe than playing in the JPL. So it's about progress as the
Okay.
development
Yes. Yeah.
you want it.
Yeah. Fair point.
You want
That's a good
a
point.
But you
better
said
height.
you said we should run.
No, no. What he just said is he's comparing the JPL to the MLS.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I have to agree with him.
But you said the player should not go to MLS if he's
Mm-hmm.
in.
He should run.
Right, right, but he's saying out of being in the JPL or the MLS, which one is better for the
Yeah,
player?
but
Obviously, the MLS would be better if that's his only choice.
I mean, a player in Jamaica gets a look in from an MLS club. Why shouldn't he go?
Hmm.
It's gonna financially,
So
it should be better for him, and it could be
true,
a
true.
springboard because even the player Alphonsus David, wasn't he in the
Hmm.
MLS? He played in the MLS,
Yeah,
so
but
it's not
he's
like,
born in. Yeah, but that's you see that's a crazy comparison. He's not a Jamaican. I mean, I
no.
mean, if the player does he have a choice? Because in my opinion, if we want our country to do better, we have to refuse the move to MLS and try to get a move to Europe. How did Bailey do it then? Do you know?
How did Bailey do
Let's
what?
go the Bailey route. How did Bailey get to Europe?
Because his agent and has brought him to Europe from a tender age,
O-
carrying him
Okay,
at
well,
trials and all
okay,
of
well,
these
let's do
things.
that.
Huh?
Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that?
Not everybody
Oh,
have the financial side of things to do what Craig Butler did.
so he was funded by a rich guy.
His dad.
Well, maybe people need to link up his agent to do more good work for them
And
and for our country.
you have players that move from Jamaica to leagues, the Slovenian league, and Belgium league and all of these leagues. So I mean, it happens.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that we need more of that, and I'm aware of that. We need more of that. That's what I'm saying. Those players would learn a lot more in 6 months in Europe than 10 years in the MLS.
Okay.
And that's my general point. As I said, the MLS, you already know it's in America. It's a stupid franchise system,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's no promotion, there's nothing to play for. You can't come to Europe and have a bad day, you know? I mean, there's nothing to play for after 10 games in the MLS.
So you think the
East
franchise
and
system
West
is killing
it's
it?
a joke.
So you believe that the franchise system
Well,
is killing the
well, no
MLS?
one in the world, well, apart from Americans, who likes the MLS in the world? No one watches it.
We have a lot of clubs there. Me never watch Belarus. I watch MLS more than, and I think a lot of Jamaicans on the chat right now watch the MLS. I know
You
them
you
watch.
know Belarus is a tiny country. Like I was just using Belarus to make a general point.
Yeah,
As I
but
said,
we
I
have
don't.
to use. Yeah, we have to still have to stick to what you used. I guess that's the point.
Right. You can
Conroy
use
is
it, but
using.
I just wanted to make that clear.
Okay.
Like
What
remember you. Sorry. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
you're saying to me that I think MLS probably is one of the top five watch leagues apart from that Jamaican here watch. In my view, I don't know if the chat can.
Yes, it's true. I agree. I
Let, let,
agree, sir.
let me ask you a question from the chat. Somebody said he doesn't think that no relegation system makes the league weak
No,
because
well, that's your
because
opinion, and you're entitled
because
to it.
another person went on to explain that the NBA has the best basketball players and it is a franchise system.
Yeah, in a sport that they alone play. Sorry, but the NBA isn't a friggin' global game, man. Sorry, no, only friggin' North Americans and Belarusians love it.
You love
Come on,
Belarus.
man.
You love Belarus.
Seriously, coach, you're an intelligent man. Does the world play NBA?
The world doesn't play NBA. The world play basketball.
Does it?
Yeah.
You sure?
A lot of countries play basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of countries play basketball. They might not be at the level of the NBA, but they play basketball.
Basketball is an Olympic
I
sport.
guess the whole world play.
Huh?
I guess the whole world. Sorry.
Remember,
The
it's an
Olympic
Olympic sport, you know.
sports. It's just bigger in Africa than any other country.
Yeah.
Archery is an Olympic sport too.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
A
So
lot of people do that sport as well.
I didn't say a lot of people. Is it a global game? Like basketball isn't a global game. I can tell you million. There's
Uh,
scores of other sports that's bigger than basketball worldwide, man.
yeah, well, you probably look at it and say yeah, that, but apart from probably football, track and field, and to some extent, you probably not even cricket, because cricket are just not even probably 20 countries in the world. So
True.
most of the sports them are just really football and track and field. They can look fun and say
Mm,
that's over.
That's a good
But a
point. You
lot
know,
of
I think
European countries play
more people
basketball
play
too.
cricket than basketball.
No,
More
but
people play cricket than basketball.
No, man.
who?
No,
No,
no, man.
no,
That right.
Yeah,
no.
because
No,
listen. Okay,
cricket.
okay. Listen to this.
You mean
Listen to
cricket?
this. Listen to this. Then. Yeah, listen to the India alone has 1 billion people, so it's done. You're done.
No, wait. When you talk about people, yeah, look at one country.
But at the
Yeah,
country,
but
then
that's
they
1 billion people.
A lot of people in Europe play
I
basketball.
mean, like who? Spain, I know, and Belarus do.
Yeah,
Who else?
a lot more countries.
play
Who else?
basketball.
Check it.
That I don't know. I don't
Puerto
know.
Rico.
England don't.
England is an exception, but
You know, Scotland don't.
you have some European countries.
Germany,
You have
sure.
South
Not
American
sure.
countries that play basketball.
Our cricket
Caribbean
setup.
Yeah,
country play basketball.
Argentina.
A whole lot of
Yeah,
country
but
play
it's not as
basketball.
much. I mean,
Germany.
not.
More country
What
play
about
basketball.
Africa? Nobody in Africa play basketball.
How much
Which
country
African
know?
country got basketball team?
Tell me how many countries play more cricket than basketball. I want you to prove that to me. Give me some evidence.
Yeah, probably over 50.
I mean, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, South Africa, New Zealand,
And
England,
China play
Ireland,
basketball too, you know.
Scotland.
Remember that.
Yeah, China.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, China play basketball. How did we forget that?
Hmm?
I don't know how we forgot that one about China. They love basketball. China love basketball.
England play basketball too. You sure they don't? Because you said they don't.
Yeah, we play. Yeah, basketball is played here, but it's not like it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the frenzy Yeah, we got basketball at school and that
But you said they
in the
don't play
gym.
basketball, man. Come on. I mean,
Yeah, but
do they have
it's not like
basketball league?
professional.
Do they have
No,
basketball league in
I don't.
England?
Honestly, I'm not sure. You'd have to Google it.
You
I'm
Google it
not
and
sure.
tell me. I'm asking you.
Brother,
I'm on the phone now. The
play
phone,
bas-
bro.
when this fella play basketball,
Come on,
leave us
man. A lot of countries play basketball. That's not even debatable.
Russia play basketball.
I don't. Let's say. I don't know. Let's say about a dozen. I
A
don't know.
dozen? No,
A
man.
dozen.
France,
More than that. More than that. I don't have to.
Because whenever
I
I
don't even
watch
have to look that up.
basketball is so like. I mean, can anyone beat America in it? I don't know. Very rarely.
Because
Very rarely
because
the
um
US takes a loss in that.
because America is the best league.
Yeah, but how come the Premiership can't? How come England can't win a World Cup then?
Because England's not good. And the English league is better or the best league because they export players. A lot of home players playing the basketball. That's a huge difference.
Now Premier League don't export players.
I mean, a lot of persons come import. They get players from overseas.
Right, the best like Bailey.
So
Mm.
so
He's
so
he's our
so you
hope and
can't you
future.
can't you can't use that argument on me because I have a lot of ammunition for that.
Which one? Which one? The basketball?
Yeah, when you talk about how comes England don't win World Cup or whatever you said
Mm.
because it's the best league, nah? Best league because of
Well,
what?
so it's only been the best league in like in a year or two because as I said, La Liga was before, but you know
It doesn't matter.
semantics again.
It's the best league right now. I'm talking about now. Whether it is 2 years
I
or
Yeah,
don't
but
four
as a,
years,
not
it's
it's
now.
the best.
as
Yeah,
a
but the
mad vibe.
Premier League's the best league, not for. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
It's an English basketball league. Well, no, and a mad vibe. So basketball is the third most popular sport in the world, well, according to
Yeah,
mad vibe.
I, I didn't even know that.
Well,
A lot of things you don't know. Real vibe. Gaza. What Gaza great? A lot of things you don't know. A lot of things I don't know myself.
All of us, but sir, I'm not egotistical. If I'm wrong, I'm never shy to admit. You know,
Okay.
I didn't know that, and thank you for enlighten. You made me smarter. Thank you.
No,
according to
no,
mad
knowing one thing that
vibe, that's
Pardon?
it's just learning. It's not really smart.
a
Yeah, it made me smarter because I just acquired new knowledge. I didn't know that.
Okay,
Honestly, thank
okay.
you, thank you. I didn't know that. I appreciate it. I'm just here to have discussion,
No problem. And that's what we have been doing. That's what
right?
we have been
And
doing.
right, we're just getting our points across intelligently, and you know what I mean. I'm learning a lot. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
So I'm
man.
gonna let you guys go now.
No
I'm gonna
problem.
let you guys go.
No problem. No problem.
Uh, Thank
Thanks.
you for having me
Yeah,
on.
man. Thanks for calling. And you can call in anytime, man, when we're having discussion.
And the guy in the Arsenal shirt, thank you as well. You made some good points. Appreciate it.
yeah, man. Bless yourself, man.
All
All
right,
right,
guys, are
Muji.
great.
Bless up.
Yeah, man. You can call anytime, man, when we have discussion. Once
All
you
right,
add.
respect, coach.
All right, cool.
Bless up.
Yeah,
Coach,
people. Big up to Gaza, great.
I go and tell coach, you probably did there something there, a gift. When I watch Man U today, I say, oh, really, they do want, well, as an Arsenal fan, to play fantasy Premier League,
Yeah.
they want, they want the wins. I have some money for
Why?
the Bruno
Hey,
Fernandes.
Me
The
start
man
watch
get
the game, you know. Me start watch the game, you know. Because I was on the road, right?
them.
And me
They
say,
are
you
gift.
know, say, me now waste my battery watch the game. I'm going to shut it off.
From Mr. Bruno Fernandes missed them two opportunities. I say, when I say, when I now go with. And even Watford get a late chance, late. Let's see how it go, man. Interesting. Me say Leeds, you know, I don't know what them are wait for fire them coach, brother. The coach, the philosophy now work, brother. About 60 goal a man them concede already, you know.
Jerry,
Well,
anyway, that big up yourself.
good night. Big up on yourself, man. Yeah, man. Coach over here make some moves, you know, as we normally do.
Yeah.
As usual, now the late hours. Big up all of the youth, them and the ball of them without a club right now, and I look forward to the transfer window in the JPL season here. So big up on yourself. All who watch the desk, all who follow coach's desk, all who follow Joe anywhere there. Just big up on yourself all over the island. Big up Manning's man too, no coach. Because Manning's
Yeah,
man
man.
have connection and then him in pass on the info, you know. So big up everybody out there. In the comment section, big up on yourself too. But they are late, but they are still a check in. Coach, Reggae Boyz strike. Must strike a bust net today, and take him 34 minutes to find a net on the first game of the season, you know. 34 minutes him take to find a net, you know. Mark the kickoff to the season with a goal on the first game.
Who that?
Who I'm a striker, coach. Be yourself, no man. Interview. Huh?
Yeah, oh, I score it. Okay.
Corey was the net, man.
Oh, man, I score it, Bert, man. And man, I have to score, man.
Corey was the net, man. Right off the bat. And big up all of the ball of them will represent the current Jamaican ball of them. The other 4 ball of them we know about will represent in the MLS. Lowe, him get the draw today, right? I don't pick up a yellow card me here.
Yeah, him get a yellow card.
Um,
All of us team got beaten on Fisher and something that draw. Fisher and Burke.
yeah, play against Corey then today. Thing there. Fisher get 90 minutes though, so respect to Fisher. Alvarez come on in about the 70th or 70 something minute.
Mm-hmm.
Blake could have a clean sheet, but only concede 1 goal. I don't know why I'm with Philadelphia, but
Like you have to score upon them.
yeah, them just love, just soak up, and then when they score, them turn up the heat, and then them start play good. It's like them love spot you one. And then them start play ball. But big match tomorrow in the coach. 3rd final for the season with 2-2 so far. Got Liverpool tomorrow. Need for handle business in a Wembley. Last time we go Wembley, we leave with a trophy. Turn that blue.
All right. But we have Travis on the line. Let us hear what Travis have to say. Travis,
Coach, how go on? Good night.
big up yourself.
Yeah, man. How I say I go on with man? I can't give a comment on the chat again, man.
Say that again.
I can't give a comment on the chat again. Come in and see.
Subscribe.
Oh, that means you not subscribe to your channel, Travis. Oh, you have to do that.
Man, come on, every week.
Eh?
No, man, not the can't go somewhere. I was joking, man.
No,
You could have
Travis.
swear me subscribe to the channel long
man,
time.
you need to subscribe then, Travis. Oh, you feel the channel so long I know
Like
subscribe.
me I say,
And y'all
Think
come
so.
on panel.
come and see for what panel. Yeah.
Go and go subscribe, man.
Give up.
And that's
No,
why you
Dre,
can't
you're dead tomorrow, man. Chelsea dead tomorrow, man. You can't be Liverpool.
But we escape one
You can't
today.
be Liverpool.
What you say? We escape one today.
Can't defend, you can't defend. You can't
No,
defend,
yeah.
man, and don't get red card. Because
Yeah.
unleash Luis Diaz for him.
Yeah, me I say Travis. So what you say? We escape one today with that nil all there and the penalty dash.
But
Oh, me did it on the road. I mean, have a fun day on my place. I play
Yeah,
some
man,
ball
everything.
and yeah. So we say, what are you talking about? But which team taxi there? Taxi there in MLS.
Look like something
In
like
coach, taxi there in MLS. Where's the taxi in Toronto?
Them say Uber and Lyft around the place now.
Mm.
No, man. We need to know where I go on with taxi. So we left back. Just go left. Just left you. Where in there again? Good club.
Well,
Not Belgium. I just come up. Just come at MLS. Come flap out and gone. All right.
so me tell us, remember, so me tell us, don't be surprised if you run out for the blue and yellow in the next transfer window up a compound,
Yeah.
No, man. Even if you come back, you say it, man. No time for retire.
Yeah, man, say
How
more.
far them want to retire, then come play for them club. How have you don't need him now, man?
Not
Taxi
Toronto.
for some more money now.
Or
Yeah,
still
taxi for some more money, man. Toronto.
Release them.
Yeah,
Man,
man, from both. From when Jamaica that playing a World Cup qualify.
But me do. Remember, say me do one video on it, I said them release it,
I think the whole of the
or
coach
might get transfer.
because of the
come on,
international
man.
player
You need to
exception.
do our next one, coach, man. You need to find out, man. Get some information, man.
No, Travis, you
You
know
know
why
what,
you're not
boy.
here? Because you're not subscribed to the man
That's
thing.
why you don't subscribe, so me drop so me drop a video
Alright,
then
look
you
at me.
don't know what go on.
Alright.
Travis, hey, you get busted in the night, Travis. Look like you run gone too.
Them gonna wonder why them not get to make a comment. I know, I understand.
Well, man, them know them can't comment, them know the subscribe. But my concern enough
Then Diego Devon. Hey, man, they said me set up Travis here, man.
Friday morning.
Hey, Brain Drain said, me need to check my files. Check your hidden files and make sure certain people are not hidden. Your moderators run unnecessary wild sometimes. No, man, him not in the man. Me turn on the something that only subscribers can comment. So look like Travis another hot water there. So him have to go subscribe.
For the Chelsea man, them in the comment section, big up on yourself. Me I do a live watch along tomorrow. Start 11:15 for the final. Kick it off 11:15 tomorrow.
People they go check out Jay anyway that stream tomorrow. Jay know Mr. J me a laugh. He might never put some comments in I think about Travis. Me I tell us me happy does a laugh. No, Travis is not a moderator. Man, then said Travis I'll come and panel asleep and he not subscribe. Hey, I want to take a cake tonight, star. So, all right. So, Travis subscriber now. See me in the comment section. See me after the people. Want to see me talk about Jay? But just subscribe.
Not have the comment on him.
Well, I'm going to check my subscriber them. And see how much.
Enough of them are going to subscribe, but find out the way I don't forget to you.
Yeah, man, only need to subscribe. See it there? It gone up. Travis.
Yeah, man, it's gone at 15.
Shadow. Travis, I get busted, Travis. Big up yourself, here. So, people, if you're watching the show, you can't comment. It's because you have not subscribed. Please hit that subscribe button. Hey, YouTube, I mess it up. Coach, me can't comment. Call of the year nominee already. Shadow star.
Well, I don't think Vancouver played today, no, coach. Bring it up.
Man. Them play, man. Them pick up about 3-0.
Javian play?
Yeah, man. Him play, man. Play the full game, too.
Forget about Javian. I'm going to know forget about we starting right back.
Yeah, man. Him play. So Javian play, Alvas play, Fisher play, Burke play, goalkeeper Andre play.
So
And
I five.
five. Mm.
All right, then. My apologies to Javian Brown. I'm starting right back. Sorry about that. People in the comment section, them probably I say I'm not mention Javian.
And him play high, no? He played high.
Them what formation them play with? 3 at the back?
3-5-2.
All right, yeah, man. See, that's why I might get used to that formation. Because I believe that Paul gonna regulate that formation there because like how the ball move
Yeah, man,
last.
he have to regulate it.
Yeah, and him did impress with all them play with the formation too. So
Also, a 6-man play, no, called Lowe play too.
then when I mention man, who miss up? Call him again.
Lowe, Alvas, Fisher, Burke, Andre, and Brown are 6. Big up all the people them in the place, man. Big up on yourself. So, people, again, if you can't comment, that means you have not subscribed to the coach's desk. But I forgot to do this every triple treat, you know. Yeah, man, we have to run that every triple treat. Yeah, so the girls them play to the younger girls them, and the last 1-0.
But you know, watch your highlights, them have even VAR. I can't believe, well, them get a penalty via VAR, you know. Guatemala.
Yeah.
But I say, me never even, I can't even see it good to say it's a clear penalty, you know. But we see it still, you know. And the penalty them score.
Okay.
But just yes, and the amount of camera them have, then if them have VAR, then I guess our local Premier League can have VAR then.
Yeah, because with Sportsmax I stream the game them, and them supposed to have a lot of cameras that can actually deal with it. So yeah, we could have it.
We'll get majority of chance. I must go 89 minutes them score. So we get a clearer chance. That was thing to me, the lack of preparation and the fitness of the girl. Them just look at them last concentration and the glass and the dying.
Tired for hear them from their beats still enough, the preparation thing.
Yeah, all teams that I catch.
It's like a catchphrase.
I can't understand it, brother. But can understand if they play them in them they are college or them not available. You know. But most of these players to me, based on none of these players would be available. Even if some of them for their college or whatever. Enough time, you know, you have online school and them stuff. So I think we're in the time over there now, we can put a team together much easier than even pre-COVID. So we're not supposed to. Enough of the girls them here, so probably I see them week when the competition start, them come now. And we can't expect to. We can't expect to do well.
Big up one coach. Thing there, put up that Giovanni comment there for me, please.
Yeah, man, one big up on that super sticker and one. Would Giovanni comment?
The one that after fresh card, a laugh out loud. The one before Travis said, coach's desk. I'm sure I'm subscribe long time. Keep that Giovanni comment up on the screen there for me, please.
I'm not sure which one that. Oh, after I'm say coaches this, I'm sure me subscribe long time.
Yeah.
They're above it?
Yeah, they're above it.
Yeah, then me read that already, man.
Oh, yeah, did?
Yeah, man, I did read it, man.
But just I turn on my phone and I look at go in the comment section. Right.
But one big up for the super sticker. Yeah, man. We started late tonight still, enough people, and you know, so we're not gonna really go any longer. Probably another 5 or so more minutes at 12, and we have been out since early this morning. Travis is saying at coach's desk, not impressed with today's game of the JPL. Mount Pleasant Academy should not change to a full all white jersey because Waterhouse colors are yellow and blue.
What with them? The eyes, it was straining on the eyes.
It was bad to recognize them, Travis.
Which part of the match play? Mount Pleasant did play?
Down at Draxall there. And open up the stadium for fans.
Pleasant by right, Mount Pleasant playing up for them home kit. So maybe Waterhouse should come prepare with a different with the away kit as well. And the probably result.
No, but even what it can be that the game is played at their home ground, you know, but were they the home team? Yeah, Kieran has said the Chelsea boss, Dre has said Chelsea under pressure. Oh, go on. Man.
Kieran, big up yourself, you know. Kieran, no pressure, man. Boss know what I do. Coach, all I have to say about that is Kepa played knockout stages of the World Club Championships until Mendy came back from the Afghan. That I have to say about that.
But Dre, why man never hand over stewardship to you? This you know, Dre.
You know, you know some are part of the stewardship.
Okay, you're part of the foundation. Okay. Cool.
See, MPEG can't forward. MPEG fly out and sign the paperwork, man.
No, yeah, that is not true. MPEG the there, man. So him say I come from Ukraine. So, there's inconsistency in the argument, Jay. Watch it, you know. MPEG the here from the stream start.
Anyway, Kieran, no worries, man.
Huh?
No worries, Kieran. 20 years coach. Man give it every trophy we can imagine for receive. He build an empire. You believe some can walk away from it just like that?
I'm not walk away from it.
No, where am I doing?
That's why I'm taking the for it.
Yeah, I'm protecting assets. Man give a 5 Premier League title in a 20 years, coach. 5 FA Cup, 3 League Cup, 2 Community Shield, 2 Champions League, 2 Europa League, a Super Cup, and a World Club Championship.
I'm kind of revolutionized, in terms of how I feel. Well, I'm started still in terms of investors just coming into Premier League.
I would have missed just comment. Man, I say man gonna England, you know, and the man then I place him. Tell you say man saying just flying from Ukraine, man. All the worm all is big up yourself, worm.
So one done, big up yourself, man. Worry about Man U. Me now worry about Lakers, I'm now worry about Chelsea, and see that Barcelona they're on the up and up right now, because them just getting the system and the
so Andre, how much club you have?
Coach.
No.
Remember some great news about my team, them, you know.
Me know, man. Me know. I trouble you still, but we know it's still a one team still, but you know, you can't give you a pass still.
Yeah, man.
You can't give you a pass. You interview some fine ladies on the show, you know, so can't give you a pass.
And there's more to come.
More to come.
Interview, it's still not dropped yet.
Yeah, man.
Wait for the next window, people.
Yeah, man. More interview coming.
But even coach, they talk earlier about Vin Blaine. I see a lot of people probably start to they must say him not good enough to carry the team forward. What's your take on that?
Well, I mean, I take nothing, you know.
Well,
You,
it's
you,
just
you remember I go do? Man, I try get coach on the show. And
my
let me see if the same energy them the people them I go something there.
those are the body afraid. The body afraid.
So now that so it better me invite him on the show so him can defend himself.
Which is right. But me say maybe the sentiment would have been different, if Dominica never did do so good.
Damanica,
Cause
look here now, man. Look on the team where Damanica give 4-0. Cayman. 6 Bermuda give them now. So what we are worried about?
Coach, you can't go by that sentiment.
you see what me
You
about
can't go by that. Watford draw with Man U.
Dre. You know why I use that, Dre? You know why I use that? Because the same people that say the team that Dominica Republic gave 9, we gave 6-1. You understand? So me have to go by that logic.
You can't go by that, coach.
Me no say you can't go by that, but I'm saying I'm just using what the people used to show that if they were gonna use the 9-0, with Dominica give Grenada that we gave 6-1. Look on Cayman where them give 4 and Bermuda where we beat give them 6. See, and Formula saying Cayman went a man down early in the game. So at the same logic of the people I use I use back on them, you know.
Yeah.
You understand?
You know, I use that right now with that second on the table. That's all I work. That's all me concerned about.
Yeah, and that's why I said that we have to factor in the goal difference. So that is why I was concerned. But am I overly concerned? No.
Yeah, but that's why I said maybe we are not underperforming. Just maybe Dominica has just overperformed. So when we beat, me not tell them, me feel we are gonna beat them. If we have the better side to beat them, but me not really worry about that group here. Cause I'm confident, so we not take nothing for granted that we are gonna go through, but just that other opponents we are gonna play tougher. Once how we can start, I think we take too long. The last team we play was Grenada. We cannot take too long to break them. Even how we that's the way I press. Sometimes we can know say we can draw them out and create space. So that technical ability we want to see from the team. That we just want to take about some other things. Best believe Dominica could have come on and some play be a defense football. And it take too long to break them.
And we cannot be giving these teams additional motivation by disrespecting them in the public eye and for media interviews neither.
That's so true. I think we have to do homework. I have to use it as preparation for this. I'd say second one, I think that so we have to use it. Because Mexico holds it, don't go to World Cup.
No. New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah, man, we have to qualify. And on the 16 qualifying like the men's side.
Oh, yeah, 3 teams.
3 and I think 1 more, right? Same playoff thing.
Last time the 3 teams go, we Canada and USA.
So we never them that do the playoff for the women's.
No.
You see there, even tougher.
Never clear. Let's see.
Well, reinforcements on the way. Although Bailey Gale never get the game at the last game. Our team play to sit out the full 20 minutes.
So that's the one I think you really want to look fancy. You see with the players, I think no five players them will come in, they never really get an opportunity to prove themselves. So I think we were always trying to compete with the goal difference with Dominica. So we realized that you were Teddy that I think play like 90 minutes. So see that we know certain players definitely are gonna be in a business. So when you want to really use this round, this even too much as a way to look at other players. Because we know some have reinforcements that come, so especially the fact that we're not even getting the girls on time to even do enough assessment.
That him saying in you him get only 2.5 days, 1.5 days of training before the first game.
You know, me I
Second
think
game.
me I pray say brother, no most of the girl them even unattached are not playing. Yeah, so we could have tried getting them even for 2 weeks since me even know say from captain or rest Burrell, center of excellence. Well from we say we have built training academy. I've never heard a team going into even a 1 month or a 2 month, development or no. So we build an academy, I know say JPL they are play up this but we like say I don't know maybe if JPL never they play, maybe would even use nothing.
Who that come in? Mount Pleasant, boss?
CC.
By the way,
No man, a humble lion, boss, not
Cumberland.
building. What go on?
yeah. By the way, it seems like somebody are correct somebody on the panel will say a 4 team qualify, but them now really a 2 team got playoff from the CONCACAF.
Oh, so for the women, them it's different.
Yeah, because remember, for the women, you go have 2 final group of 4 teams. I think a 2 final group, you have Group A and Group B. The top 2 team got the World Cup
For each
on
group,
both
yeah.
sides. And then
Okay.
the third place for each group go the playoff. The playoff
Oh,
consists of 10 teams, which 3 qualifies.
okay.
And I said probably once I never saw the last one go though. Come back a third I
No,
think go
remember say them extend I think a 32 teams no this round,
come
this time.
Oh, I never
Remember that
know
the
man.
Women World Cup started in the 90s, and the
Well, it's
girl, what's
24.
her name? Farmiga from Brazil went to all of the Women World Cup that ever kept. She went to the first one and the last one, but she retired now. So the Women World Cup come from like in the 90s, right there. So it's an expansion kind of thing. It's just like the Men's World Cup. Because remember, this is the last round where with 32 teams. So the next Men's World Cup is 48 teams. So, but as them thing they go still it's a good thing for a lot of these. It's a good thing for like continents like Africa and those places because they get more spots. It ain't like Europe we get 13 spots, 1/3 of the World Cup as it currently stands.
Mixed
They have
feelings. As much as it probably give you a better chance, but I feel some more the World Cup will be like a prestige thing. Like
now, sir.
and those
You,
if you go to the World
I
Cup, brother, it's supposed to be something in a lifetime where
but here I never
for
thought that it should have been expanded to so many teams. But when I looked at it, it is only fair and equitable that they may extend it. Because as it stands
remember
right now,
all the group I got a two game I go play and if a 3 team I go there per group now, so
4 team. I remember only one team coming out of these preliminary groups
I don't understand.
in
It's a
this
4
first
team
round.
group, right? Now the World Cup. That means
Huh?
they are gonna
Yeah, that attack.
have, yeah, the whole the group
But them are
stage
gonna
I
have
was
round of 32, man. Depends anyhow them work it out, bro. It don't really matter. But anyhow them
no
work it out, man.
the World Cup and go play 2 games. If I really treat them having a 8 group.
Yeah. But
Right.
but as I said, for the woman World Cup, um the the girl them, because I think a lot of persons not coach, I think what a lot of persons not gathering is that Dominica Republic is the last game. You know what I said? I tell people stop worry about goals. I said it the other day and come like a prophet. I tell them say I don't see Jamaica scoring more than 6 goals on any of these teams in this round. I don't see them score more than 6 goals and them score 6 goals the other night. So The only thing Jamaica needs to do is win everything. So the day when you're going into the game with Dominican Republic, just win everything up to that point. And not worry about goal difference and try back upside. I saw Liverpool trying to worry about goal difference and lose the league already. Up 3-0 and go draw one game. Instead of carrying the game to the last game in the season, them up 3-0 and go dash away a game. Because they might try to chase down goal difference. I believe that goal difference, come what it may, yes, try score enough goals because you want to balance it out. But right now, Dre, isn't it like Jamaica scored 6 goals plus 4 goals, right? In the first game.
Yeah,
Which is
negative
11
four
goals.
goal difference. Right now, them are look
No,
fine.
man. Hold on. It can't be negative 4. Them play today?
Hold on, what you talking about?
Score 10 and concede 1.
No.
Put up on a +9.
The
You
female
talking about the
World Cup
senior
team,
girl,
man,
right?
man. Yeah, man. So
Yeah, we're
they
behind
scored
by
6
4
goals
goals
and
right now.
Huh?
We're behind them by 4 goals right now.
That's what I'm saying. So I say
We
4 goals.
Our game in advance. Our game in advance. How much game that
Damn Rep not play a game more than us.
That me there say, man. I suppose a 3 games them playing.
AJ?
No, man.
They can't play. Them have Bermuda and we if play, man.
Yeah, 2-2. Everybody play the same.
Everybody played 2.
No, man. Everybody play the same amount of game already?
Yeah.
So
Remember them play, them score 9
play.
on Grenada and 4 on
Them have
Cayman.
Bermuda to play and who?
Jamaica.
Yeah.
And we have who to play?
Cayman and them.
So you think Dam Rep can give Bermuda more than 4?
We can't say that, CC. We can't look on paper, man.
No, me ask.
Remember going into Bermuda, what that say? Jamaica will give Bermuda about 10-0 and 13-0, you know.
No, Dre, not getting
Not 4 we give them.
I'm saying we are behind by 4 goals, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
wondering if it is that they can, because if the one of 2 things can happen. If Bermuda fight out the result and them get like 2 over, depending on how that game goes, all Jamaica needs to do is finish 4 clear goals ahead of Dam Rep.
Bermuda win a match now, so them are come playing, you know, like them out tight.
But as I said, still, I don't think Jamaica should be relying on goal difference, because guess what happened? At the end of the day, we know how to game them. So if we
Them need to go in with the focus set. If them not win, them not go through. Them need to score as much and dominate and go in with a killer instincts with them best, strongest possible team in each of these games. But I go in and underestimate your opponent by picking and just play 1 and 2 players out of position, to give them a look in to see what them would have look, experiment and then think that this is not the time for that. Do that my friendly international. That's what friendlies are for.
A man look like a man. I say, I wonder if Jamaica can get in a World Cup. Because I look like Russia and Ukraine now go.
Seriously. them I give a European team, man.
But I don't think them can take out Ukraine. Because I don't like them start no.
What am I get ball?
Oh, you know the team I refuse to play Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Teams are refusing, not refuse to play in Russia, you know. Them are refuse to play them at all. But of course, no other European nations not gonna play in Russia, whether it be club competition or international. They're not gonna play in there. They're gonna play them home games on neutral grounds. But then that's the thing too. Who's gonna allow and welcome them for use for them home as home ground?
The next thing that now
This thing is gonna trickle down and affect the Russian national teams and the Russian clubs too. Because Sparta's supposed to play Leipzig, German.
Mm-hmm. And them now
Yeah.
them now
They
play
not
them.
make them come play thing there. use the
that that's one of the topic we want to talk about tomorrow, no, Jay, because we really want to look into this thing and so see how even it will affect Boza in terms of pay and all of these the things, you know, because remember they are trying to seize or freeze some things where Russia is concerned, you know. So this might have some implications.
Yeah.
This looks similar to when time apartheid in Ghana, South Africa, and nobody and ICC did ban them, so them couldn't get no tour and no cricket match couldn't play. So South Africa lost out, and a lot of persons in their prime of their careers lost out of playing cricket at a high level. So I think depending on the action they take against Russia, you would have a lot of Russians losing out. Being in the prime of them career, but it's difficult to tread the club football the waters with club football, because if you're going to deny the clubs from playing, then that means you're denying the players from earning, and then there's a trickle down effect. So how do you justify sending to a team? Because at the end of the day, coach, I would think that if a team goes through because them draw a Russian team and my team get dropped up, I'm going to tell them say it's unfair. I think they can't sanction the clubs them have to go play the matches.
Yo, this is funny. No, you're right. You're right. We have to go into the discussion tomorrow for real, because if the Russian teams them using a neutral turf as home ground, are there going to be fans in that stadium? And then if so, using the turf as home ground, don't the home team benefit financially from the ticket sales?
More than likely,
putting money into Russian owners and billionaires' pockets still. But they just ban and said they're going to freeze Roman because he's a Russian billionaire too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Roman gave up the club to the trustees, you know?
Take it easy, TC. We know how that thing that go.
Yeah, that's it,
one thing the federation them always try to do, and even that then I see what them try, mingle in a politics still, But most of these sanctions and like the European UEFA do it, more like the country, so it probably force the UEFA to make a decision.
Why CC gone? Gone in comment section.
But interesting to see what will happen still now, because I can't, as when I said, most of the no countries, I go want the Russian team to come play for them.
Yeah, we'll talk about this tomorrow, man, because it's a sticky topic, because the financial implication and benefits has to go to the home teams for ticket sales. So would I like to know how that will go. But as for the Roman thing, we know what happened. Right now, trustees running it. Trustees are in charge for the day-to-day operations, and Roman take a step back as that's going on because of all that's going on, and he wants to protect his asset. But once this, I know, remember, so the money no need to spend right now, no. You have your teams and you're set with your teams. Whether you go to injury or whatever, your team is your team right now. So they don't need to be any financial backing or not like that fair go on right now. So
all right, man. But you were saying recently, I hardly see a Stamford Bridge feel like back in the days when he was there, understand? So like even from day one, look like him, they take a little back bench.
Him not can do that because the media and that's all him gonna do. Him taking a step back, him gonna be behind the scenes. Him not gonna be up front, not gonna be at no sign, no media events or nothing like that. None of that not gonna go on. Man up on him yacht and sit Moet and Hennessy and I kick back and I watch what's going on in the world and watching club. Lawyers them smart, remember I said it takes a genius to be a billionaire in this world. You don't just take any money.
I think Man U was a Russian fans over there. Can't say. I remember the
People, remember the Champions League. CC can join too. The Carabao Cup final tomorrow, 11:15, doing a live stream on the YouTube channel. Big up on yourself and pass through. If you not have nothing to do tomorrow, and I watch the final between Liverpool and Chelsea.
Yeah, man, because we're going to run out on our people. As we
Yeah,
say,
man.
big up on yourself. Thanks very much for tuning in. Yeah, man, we don't know the thing that live and nice. Big up the caller. Gaza great. Yeah, man. All the way from over in UK. Yeah, man, big up Gaza great. It was a good conversation. Even though some of the time, we never quite did understand what I said. Some of the points, you know? But we understand. So, people, it's after 12. It's Sunday morning. So, we're going to get some shut eye. And tomorrow, we'll be discussing the Shamar Nicholson situation, the implication, the financial implications, you know what I mean, of the league that he's in, and his own financial dealings and benefits. Stacy and Air Consultant, big up yourself. We say him tie up himself. So no. All right, we'll discuss it tomorrow. All right, Stacy, big up yourself, Stacy. Thanks for tuning in, and everybody in the comment section. And people, if you are trying to comment and you are not commenting, please be reminded that that simply means you have not subscribed to the show. Please
And
subscribe.
people, before we go, if we not try to watch the stream tomorrow, and I wonder why we can't watch our viewers because none of us subscribe. So make sure to subscribe from tonight.
Hey, a Travis Buster one there.
Travis, the trend, man.
Big up yourself, Travis. Big up yourself. So, people, until next time, peace out. Bless upon yourself. All right. Style and flavor.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.